We celebrate killing each other while others celebrate killing us all. How dumb is that? At a certain point in time, y'all, don't the shit get old? I'm like, how long can we keep doing this like this? How long can we stay at each other adamantly the way we've been for the last 30, 40, 50 years, damn near, whatever, 40 some years, 50 years, whatever. How long can we do this? Like, do we ever get tired of this shit? We get tired of other shit and we let it go. We ever get tired of this shit? Do we ever get tired of this lifestyle of just ducking bullets and shit? Do we ever get tired of that? Is this shit gonna ever just like yield? You know, we say it never stop, but will this shit ever just yield? I think it can. You just gotta learn how to coexist, man. You gotta learn how to respect these dudes from over there. Stay out of their area, man. You stay in your area. Don't go over there fucking around being disrespectful. You gotta learn how to coexist, man, because just like being renegades and just chopping each other down, just come on, man. We gotta change this narrative up. This shit got to change soon, bro, because nigga, we just repeating ourselves. We doing the same shit we did from this whole gangbang shit. We've been doing the same shit the same way. Nigga, come on. When we gonna change this shit up? At some point in time, we gotta learn how to coexist. Too many of us have been in prison for us not to know how to coexist. We gotta coexist. For all those first time tuning in, please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. If you can share this information, share my channel. Today, I'm going to be responding to a comment, another comment that was in the comment section from a gentleman. I can't remember the name right now because it's Friday. I'm off work and I'm drinking. So, hey, y'all know how it go, right? Not in the streets, at home. I like the new fits. Bam, bam. Just over here being productive and staying out the way. That's all I do, man. I ain't got to be out there in the streets just to be in the streets for the sake of being in the streets. What the fuck for? That was my younger years. These days, it's like, fuck that. I'd rather be in here being productive and saving money instead of spending money, especially with these gas prices kicking a nigga ass. Y'all know what I mean. So anyway, today I'm going to be talking about the city of Inglewood. Okay, so with this comment he was asking me about the history, not so much as the history, but the existence of the Inglewood Crips in so many words, being that the Raymonds, the Myrtle Street, the Doties, the Legends, the Watergates, IVCs, the Mad Ass Gangsters, of course, the Tongans. Yeah, so the state of this is, okay, let me get to this. I want to say this right, y'all. I got to deliver this right. So I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna keep sipping on this brew. And I'm gonna lay it out there the way it really is. For the city of Inglewood, as somebody growing up as the Inglewood Crip. Okay, off the top, Inglewood has always been a blood city, predominantly blood city. It's all this. Majority of the city is bloods, and it's crazy to me because it's a trip how people say they don't advocate gang violence, right? But check this out. You're not. Not so much as advocating gang violence, but promoting gang culture. A lot of people in the city of Inglewood promote gang culture, and they don't even know it. Everybody in the city of Inglewood adapts to the color red, and the color red is not even the city's color. The Inglewood colors is blue and gold. That's why the sign is like that. But everybody adapts to the color red because of the bloods. Only school in Inglewood was red, was Morningside. Inglewood High is green. So the gang culture got all these people influenced, Issa Rae and all the rest of them, to where Red is representing the city of Inglewood. That's based on the Bloods. The city in itself, the colors is not red. And now the Rams is there representing blue and gold. The colors of the sign when you come into the city of Inglewood is blue and gold. However, the city has always been predominantly Bloods. That's why I have so many near-death experiences, because the city is predominantly Bloods. A lot of dudes who gangbang, you niggas is from big ass gangs that's not surrounded. It's easy for y'all. But for a nigga like me that grew up as a Raymond, niggas been hard for us. We ain't never had it easy over there in that little corner that we call Inglewood. We've been surrounded by Bloods from the beginning. Still is. And niggas been having issues from the beginning. Still is. So I give respect. I don't disrespect. I done been through a lot of shit in the city of Inglewood. I done a lot of shit in the city of Inglewood. That's where I'm from. Period. Blood niggas been around there forever. We've been surrounded. It's harder for niggas to be from gangs that's small and you surrounded. It's easier for niggas to be from big gangs. People from the city of Inglewood just automatically adapts to the color red of seeing blood just because of the city. That influences from the Bloods. Pretty much the Inglewood families, because, you know, everybody knows just the history. The Inglewood families was with the chain gang, that whole transition. Inglewood families was there. Period. I ain't hating on them niggas. I ain't gonna take nothing from them niggas. I respect them brothers over there. Period. Them brothers over there. And them brothers over there. And them brothers over there. It's all about respect and understanding, learn how to coexist. Crips and Bloods need to learn how to coexist. We don't have to be killing each other just because I'm a Crip, you're a Blood. Come on, man. Let's change this narrative up. All you G's out there, everybody on these YouTube channels, let's change this narrative up. Let's learn how to coexist. Let's push that, because we will never be able to stop it. So we have to push coexisting. Learn how to respect these niggas over there, because you all know somebody from over there. It ain't like you don't know nobody from over here. You might got a cousin, brother, sister, uncle, daddy, whoever from over there. So it ain't foreign for you to deal with somebody from over there respectfully, right? Respectfully. So let's start with the Doty Avenue Crips. The Doty Crips turned Raymond, or something else that just disappeared way back in the early 80s. My son, mother, her sister, her brother, all of them were Dotys. They were the last Dotys to become Raymond. Official Dotys to become Raymond that's still around. Other people that was from Doty, they never really blossomed as from Raymonds. They might have turned Raymond, but their names never became nothing from Raymond. Like 8-Ball, Baby Skull, Big Skull, they were from Doty, they became factors from Raymond. The Myrtle Street Gangster Crips, which is where the Legend Crips are at today. It was 9 dudes, Myrtle Street Gangster Crips. My homie Vin Bone, rest in peace, was a major factor from over there. But once Vin Bone turned Raymond, the Myrtle Streets pretty much didn't really go no further. They were still around, but you know, you had like Little Chili and all these cats turning A-Tray Gangster, people turning different hoods. Quite a few of them turned Raymond. Then we had a little feud going on for a little while, and pretty much wasn't nothing major. Was no bloods, no deaths or nothing like that. Little squabbles on Century, busting at each other type shit like that back then. But they just kind of you know, went on. But you know, you might still run across the steel. You might still run across some Myrtle Street gangster Crips sometimes. Certain ones still around, the old heads. Of course, the younger heads is pretty much legends. So there's the 10 Deuce Raymond's, which pretty much was like the major artery as far as the color blue in that section at that point in time. I'm talking the 80s. It was hard. It was, it's never been easy for us over there. You know what I mean? Like I said, I had so many near-death experiences because I'm represent something in the city that's predominantly Bloods. And at this time in the 80s, all the Bloods got along. Nowadays, Bloods don't all get along, which is a little more, in some sense, some might think it's a little easier because you got a lot of Bloods that fuck with Crips. So it's a little different. Back in the 80s, you didn't have that. You didn't have Blood gangs and Crip gangs that's cool, that kick it. That was unheard of. Nowadays you do. So you do the math. You compare the 80s to now. Crips and Bloods as a whole hood didn't fuck around like that. But today they do. Crips and Bloods side up together go against other Crips or go against other Bloods. That shit was unheard of in the 80s. So when I come up in Inglewood, Inglewood, all the Inglewood Bloods pretty much got along. They wasn't really beefing either. So we got it from all of them. All them niggas tried to come at us. It was always just like for the 10 Deuce Raymond, it was always like, we couldn't sleep, bro. And then the police was always against us. The police was more so in favor of Bloods. So the police force felt like this. And this is something I got from a source that I knew that was connected to Inglewood PD. We know people related, people got family members. Hey, you hear things, right? They were always against the Crips over there. They was always against trying to smash out the Rangers, the police, as well as the Bloods. So you had the bad police was drop us off in the bottoms where the Crenshaw Mafia is at. They'd drop us off on the 104th. They'd do shit like that. They come and hit us real hard, harder than they hit them. Always. Because you feel like if you get these niggas out the way, the rest of these niggas gonna be out here. It's just gonna be completely red city. And it's gonna be smooth. But that didn't happen. Raymond's ain't over here like they used to be, but they stood around there. But now you got a whole another hood over here. You got legends over here now. So you still got Crips on that side of town. You got Tongan still over here. You got the dudes on the other side of Imperial, the IVCs, and these dudes in Hawthorne. You got these mad ass gangster dudes. You still got more Crips over there now. So I don't know. It's been a tough one. Ain't never been easy for us over here, bro. Straight up. Inglewood Bloods was always coming at us. They always did. They all got along. It was just like, I know quite a few Inglewood Bloods and told me stories about how they felt about us over there. And I respect it because they respected me and kept it real. They like, you niggas over there, you niggas doing y'all thing, but it's Inglewood. Inglewood's supposed to be a blood city. So this goes into the whole Inglewood thing now. Here comes the separation from the city. Here comes the 10 Deuce Raymonds. Here comes the Tongan Crips. Here comes Inglewood. Catch me in the next episode.